Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 3rd of July 2026. And I have tweaked my back like an old person. Only old people tweak the back. I've just tweaked it. It's so weird, isn't it? Like, I can be going along and it feels fine, or I'll sit down and I get up and it's like all of a sudden, and then I have to sort of stretch like a cat or try and walk it off, and then it's fine again for a while, and then I sort of forget and I'm like yeah, hey ho. Anyway, second half of hapax Jesus, how did I even do this yesterday? Hapax legomenon. And this was the word that, it was like a kind of quantum thing, that some words were uttered only once, like in Shakespeare, but then once you refer to the fact they've been uttered only once, you're uttering it twice, which makes it, could it still continue to be a hapax legomenon? This is the kind of thing that the Knight of Pentacles would have an absolute field day with. Anyhow, second half, context and authorship also matter. In this book, decrustulate, a word invented 5 seconds ago, so in the book we're now reading from, is not a hapax because its author is not of historical significance. But had Shakespeare coined it, it would be. This is starting to feel a little bit like law is, you know, or VAR is in football, where it's like, well, I think you'll find that actually this is subclause 1, 2, 3, 4 XV1. You know what I mean? And it's built upon what Charles Dickens called the circumlocution building, where everything is built upon a subclause of everything else. One person deemed of historical importance was the poet Anna Seward, who died in 1809, the Swan of Lichfield, whose prolific letter writing produced a goldmine of hapax for the Oxford English Dictionary. Seward's correspondents must have wondered what the heck she was talking about, given that she invented so many words, but lexicographers a century later entered dozens of her unique creations as hapax in the OED's first editions, including dun, dark and dusky, dupism in the sense of being duped, floret, a small flower, illocal, out of place, numbskullism, pancheon, humorous use for a paunch. Is that like a paunch as in of you? Or, I don't get that. Penphobia, fear of writing, a squiress, a female squire. It would be impossible for one person to coin such a bounty of hapax today. It would have to be someone of note, and it would have to be noticeable, noteful and noted, at which point it would be a hapax no more. It's giving me a bit of maths face now. If one is looking for the modern equivalent, it would be Google whack. Excuse me, don't put that into Google. Don't put that into Google. I'm not telling you. I'm not responsible for anything that may come back. A Google search using 2 words entered without quotation marks that produces only one result. Like hapax, these disappear the moment they're shared with anyone else. This is a right rabbit hole, isn't it? While researching this topic, I had a Google whack. For a search on the subject of hapax, and for a fleeting moment I felt as though the secrets of the universe had been revealed to me. Okay, that took a turn, didn't it? It took a turn that we weren't expecting. Okay, goodness. Now we're going down Tarot of the Old Path. And why not? Tarot of the Tatty Box. Tarot of the Tatty Box. Love me a bit of insulation tape on tarot box. My cats, by the way, have several boxes. Leia in particular. Leia likes to fit into a box that will almost not fit her, and so does Biggie Smalls, so that there is a lot of box repairing goes on. And then Baron comes along and eats the box. And if it's their favourite box, she just goes and eats it until it's gone. She doesn't swallow it, she spits it out. So that's nice. You bunch of vermin. Anyway, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Friday? What are your plans for the weekend? I saw a really funny thing, actually. I might actually share it with you if I can find it on my phone. Hang on. And it was about people asking what people's plans are. It says, it's about hobbies. Please don't ask me what my hobbies are. Like, I don't know, panic attack, murder documentary, overthinking, pickles. So, yeah, you could use that for what you're planning over the weekend. I'm going to fold some washing. I'm going to reconsider my life choices. I'm going to have several panic attacks, and then I'm going to eat too much. Bon voyage. Oh, dear. Okay, haircut is here. The Princess Leia lookalike. The 9 of Pentacles is here to remind us to fill our own cups and then stick them on the side of our head, and then to get the voile out of the bathroom and stick that on top of that. And why not? It's a look, and she is rocking it. 9 of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. Look after yourself, look after your money, look after your garden, look after your everything. It's all about looking after yourself. This is my looking after yourself dance. Because there may be some trouble in the camp, there may be some, and this is not big, this can be falling out with your mum on the phone, or, I don't know, just, you know, little things, little crossed wires, inconveniences. Mercury is retrograde, is what it is. I would personally just run the clock out on that and pretend not to notice it, because it's the best way to literally just go, oh yeah, and just move on. Okay, next to it we have this very happy chap, the 9 of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces, which is saying remember what your dream is, because frankly you're going to need to cling on to that stuff as we move deeper into the Mercury retrograde vibe. So remember your dream, keep an eye on that North Star, eye on the prize, and let all of this dross just swish by. And then we have this is one of just such a beautiful card, isn't it? I love the wall. There's quite a lot of these in the UK, dry stone walls that don't have, they're the weirdest thing. Like, they hold up, but they don't have any cement in between. Get a lot of them in Yorkshire, like in the Dales and things. We have the Ace of Cups at the pinnacle of the reading. And this is about, I was going to call it unlimited love, unconditional love. And frankly, you're going to need a few pots of this for yourself. So yourself first, okay? However you want to dress it up. Love for yourself first is going to help. Love for others will also help, because you're going to need it just to get by. Speaking of, it's got to be one of the most miserable cards in tarot. I know. This is the NHS waiting room at your GP. 5 of Pentacles. It's come up a lot this year. It just comes up all the time. If you go back on all the dailies, you'll just see it coming up time and time again. And this is like the slog, but also the kind of option that you're going to do it your way. You're going to walk your path. You're going to say your thing. It's not the easy way, but there is no easy way when Mercury's retrograde. You may think there is, but you're being fooled. Speaking of which, this is one of the most perilous Fool cards that I think I've ever seen. It's kind of like, you know, the Fool is normally, woohoo, I'm just going to jump off the cliff, and the dog's like, ruff, 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 are you sure? Ruff, ruff. And this one's a bit more like, I don't know if you're walking away from the perils that are around you. You're just like, I'm off ski. Yeah, bye. I'm just going to jog on out of this. I think I want to go with that, you know, where you're just leaving whatever it is that's tumbling around behind you. Smell you later. That's what I would do, because what other choice do we have? Well, apart from to dress up like this. Leave me a comment. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.